shit, man. I didn't even fucking.
I wanted to talk about that Cowboy Bebop.
Like Cowboy Bebop. Another one. Another episode. That's right. They probably heard you say that. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Machine Room Podcast. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, fuck out my face. That's how I like to put it. I'm your host, Nostradamus. I wish this camera could get a little bit closer. And also with me is your other host, Hammer of Venus. Okay, it's still over here. I had to make sure it was right. And, yeah.
Lasers.
Because you love that sound effect so much. We're here. Well, I'm tired. You were actually at practice, weren't you?
I was at band practice, yeah.
Oh, snap. How you guys sound?
It's a bit rough, but it's there. You can tell, like, people know their parts. They just need to practice more.
See, you know why? Because you needed that gimmick I told you. You need to be eating on the act. And the gimmick is that you're playing, but you also have someone, like, serving you freaking food. Actually, you should be laid out. And people
I would like that.
Like you have servants, and you're just a freaking goddess on the axe and shit, you know?
And they can feed me sushi.
Exactly. All that. That's what you need. I heard that bottle cap open, and I was like, who else is here? Because all I heard was, psh, you know? Like someone was definitely dissing my freaking idea.
It's one of the dogs.
How dare they? But your week's been good, right?
It's been good, yeah. I was up all night playing Xbox, so
Oh,
I didn't get to sleep as much as I like to, but no, it was fun.
must be nice. I don't get that luxury as much. What were you playing?
What else? Back for Blood.
Oh, cards. You're building up your cards?
I'm trying to. There's so many that you have to collect, and I'm trying to get all the ones for meleeing, because I like to melee people with, like, bats and axes and all that stuff, and the machete.
Right.
So I'm going to get all the melee cards.
The more cards you get, the easier that game becomes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, easier. Not really easier, though. It's still kind of challenging, but
it's hard
it's not
as
as difficult as our first run through.
No, that was hard.
That's for sure. But yeah, I wanted to jump on that as well. All I had, but you know, that's a team game shit, so I don't do it by myself really. I have games for single player. Actually, when I visited my mom, because my system, my PS4 is still over there. Actually, all my systems besides my, next gen ones, they're still over there in my room.
At your mom's?
Yeah, and it's still there because my brother keeps visiting and he brings his kids. So my nephew is just a gamer. That's all he's into. Gaming. So my mom keeps being persistent about leave it here for him, because if he doesn't, then he gets on my laptop and then he fucks it all up. So I'm like, okay, I'll leave it here. He could keep playing Spider-Man. He doesn't have a PS4. He thinks it's freaking amazing that I got it and that I have all the games, and he's just there to freeload off of it. But I said, like, after this time, I'm taking it, because I got back into the Spider-Man game. I never finished all the DLCs. And ever since No Way Home, I just been like into Spider-Man like crazy. Remember, I told you I watched the Tobey Maguire trilogy again. I'm watching Spider-Man the animated series again.
Nice.
And then I went and played Spider-Man. I'm like, oh snap! This, I missed this. I want to finish the DLC before I move on to Miles Morales, which I purchased, but I want to play it without officially finishing the Spider-Man game.
So I need to finish it too. Like, I did all the main missions and stuff, but there's a lot of side missions and things like that, just like with the Arkham Asylum games or
Yeah,
Arkham Batman games.
I
So yeah, yeah, I need to finish it.
there's so much. I remember when I played that game, and I did I did it all, and it's hard for me to stay so focused and glued to a game. So that's how special it is. Not saying that many
Mhm.
games I play aren't great. I love them, but only a few really just keep me there. You know,
Yeah.
keep me glued, make me not focus or want to move on to something else. Make me like, no, I'm determined to move there. And you know, one of the good signs of that, if it doesn't keep, if it doesn't keep holding me back. I love games that I just keep going. You know, there's
Yeah.
no, I'm constantly dying or whatever. It's like fuck this. I like games
Like
that keep.
Ninja Gaiden.
Oh shit, yeah. Ninja Gaiden was
I've
fun until I kept dying, and I was like, oh fuck this.
I've seen like professional gamers rage quit on Ninja Gaiden.
Ooh, no,
That
I
shit
can't.
is hard.
I can't. Deathloop was almost a game I was gonna give up after the first time when I found out that when you die, you start the loop all over again, and
Oh
you
shit.
gotta re-get everything. But I actually moved on from where I kept having difficulty, and now I get how the game works, and I'm doing pretty well. So the game doesn't hasn't deterred me from it. But yeah, I kind of want to get into my I want to get back into the Spider-Man and get all that stuff over here. But it's slow motion, you know. I can live without it. I figured like whatever. I'll just keep, you know. It's like, come on, I got a PS5, Xbox, and a Switch. I'm pretty good over here, and a PC. You know,
Right?
I can hold back from playing that for a good minute. For a
Well,
good
good.
minute. So yeah, I don't know if you can see the wall back here.
I do. I love it.
Hey, what a mission that was. But we got it done. And we're still working on more stuff. I actually saw something of a TikTok video where someone used baseball case, baseball bat case,
Uh
you know,
huh.
to put what was all pop figures, but you know you could put whatever inside of it that fits it and display that as well. So that's bringing ideas in my head to do something with that. It's gonna get geeked up in here. Let me tell you,
It's gonna be geek crazy.
it's gonna be geeked up. Hey, shout out to Eagsnet, who's the first commenter or person chatting in the chat room, saying nice background setup, Nas. Thank you. I think it's missing lights.
Ooh, lights would be sexy.
Yeah, that's all it's missing. I don't know if I'm
Like
gonna go with.
get some of those little disc
Mm-hmm.
LEDs and put them on the top inside,
Mm-hmm.
so that they like aim down on the stuff. That would look really cool.
Exactly. That's exactly what we were thinking about. Exactly. It'll be easier and cost efficient and whatnot. I don't think I could go all crazy with LED strips and whatnot, especially since this is already set up, so there's no way we're gonna get back behind it or anything like that. Fuck that. Fuck that. So, there was something I saw, right? And I wanted to bring it up to you because I just thought about you right away. And it was the macaroni with the chicken strips. No, I'm just kidding. It's
Don't talk about food. I'm still hungry.
it was this like look, you constantly tell me that you listen to Joe Rogan. So
I used to. He's gotten a little weird for me lately. Like he's starting to do like conspiracy theory stuff, and he's like really transphobic, and so I haven't listened to him in a long while.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what was up with your boy? Because now he was being trending because he's all like on that conspiracy about vaccinations and mask
Yeah.
wearing and blah blah blah.
I don't know. Like I said, he moved to Austin and started doing all this weird conspiracy shit, like Alex Jones or something. He's like the new Alex Jones, basically.
You tell me there's something in the water in Austin.
I guess so. It's in the air too because it's so humid there.
Oh man, I can't deal with humidity. I was in Florida. I mean, humidity was just too much.
No, fuck all that.
You know, how do people ask, like, how can you live in Chicago in the winter and blah blah blah? It's like, yeah, how can you live in like 100 degrees weather or super humidity?
I can't do it. I was at my mom's for the holidays and it was still humid out there. And during the day it was like in the 80s with like 100% humidity and it's fucking miserable
In the winter?
in the winter.
God, I thought it got cools off. Only in the summertime would it get so
They
humid and
they
hot.
have like two seasons in
Two
South
summers?
Texas. They basically have summer and spring. So it's always fucking hot.
I can't wait for spring. I so can't wait for spring. Today, when we get like 30 degrees, anything over 30 degrees here is fucking heaven at this
Are
point.
you oh my God. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like in the 30s here right now and it's miserable.
Oh no, man. 30 degrees over here is fucking like today was kind of heaven. It wasn't too freezing. It was cold, but it wasn't freezing. And freezing weather is that's hell. That
It
like
is.
I'm used to the heat now in the summertime because I can deal with it. I got a freaking a cloth that you wet and it stays cool as long as it's wet. I put that on my
Mm-hmm.
head with a hat. I'm good, yo. I'm good. I'll survive. The winter is like layered up like crazy, but my feet will still get cold and my hands will get cold. Have you ever? No, because you don't have no facial hair like me. But trust me, a frozen beard is not exactly the most comfortable thing.
I can imagine. I can't really
Icicles,
imagine, but still.
yeah, icicles. You
I s-
remember train, planes, and automobiles?
yes,
That one part when they're just frozen stiff. That's me
that's
and my beard.
Chicago.
Yep, I'm crazy.
Fuck all that.
Snow comes, but then it goes, and then comes again, but not too much. So as long as it doesn't snow heavy, as long as it doesn't snow heavy, we're all good. But yeah, man, Joe Rogan, like, what the hell? I and there's always a clip of Bill Burr coming out. It's like, the CDC told me what I listen to them. I'm a scientist. I'm not gonna listen to anybody like you and whatnot. And then sometimes these conspiracy people show up on my TikTok and start like, wake up and this, that, and they're making a wall around the White House. It's gonna happen soon. I saw one comment. It's like, y'all been saying it's gonna happen soon for a very, very long time.
A long time, just like the Christians talking about Jesus. Is he coming back? Is the world gonna end first? Like, what's happening?
I don't know why we gotta get into that stuff right there. I'm getting vaxxed. I'm getting my booster Saturday.
What? No, is that your third shot?
Yeah, because I haven't got a
Okay.
shot since when we first got shots. So, yeah.
I've done 3. I've done 2 regular Pfizer's, and then I did the Pfizer booster.
And you're still alive.
Still here. One of my best friends just got COVID, and he's in the hospital on like breathing tubes and shit.
Is he all right?
He's okay, like he's able to text me and stuff, but it's still pretty scary because he was fully vaccinated.
And then that brings up the argument: you can still get it if you're vaccinated.
Yeah, but the symptoms aren't as bad. You can
That
get it and then like live because people forget that this is a deadly fucking virus and it can fucking kill you and it's killed like 1 million people and the boosters are better than nothing.
not a million people you believe the facts are fake.
I believe and this is no offense to what we do here, but I believe scientists and doctors more than I believe some podcaster.
Oh man! But then there's it's kind of contradicting because we're supposed to, we go, don't believe everything you hear, and
Right.
then we're also going believe everything you hear. So where is the truth?
I look at the facts. Like I read the news every day and you read about how many people are dead that weren't vaccinated and then the amount of people that are vaccinated that still get it. It's like a bad flu for them. Like they can get over it.
Mm-hmm.
But people that aren't vaccinated, they're fucking dying. I mean, there's people that aren't vaccinated that got it that didn't die. You know, it really just depends on your immune system.
Check this out, right? Here's a story. This is from work. So there's this Italian guy. And I've been saying this like constantly. Like whoever's still here and like wasn't my stream, whatever, probably heard the story already. But this is an Italian guy. He works with us. He won't shut the fuck up. Okay, it's one of those.
About being Italian.
That too. All right. And he's just very open. Like he just open about everything. Like this guy would talk about the girls he's fucking around with, and then shows pictures of these girls. And I'm talking about like, I feel like I should have been giving him a monthly subscription payment because they're like OnlyFans material.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm like, whoa, dude. Me and OP just keep like, sarcastically responding to him. He thinks that we're being like legit, but we're being sarcastic as fuck, and he's just going with it. So I hear this guy talking on the phone, and I guess he had her on speaker because I heard it loud and clear, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, that must be his mother. But no, then he starts talking like dirty. Oh, I can't wait to see you tomorrow, blah blah. And then he tells us, yeah, this chick, she's 55-year-old woman.
Oh my god.
Woman, yo. I'm gonna see her tomorrow. And man, she's bad, blah blah. And I'm like, oh my god. But then just moments before that, then it clicked in my head because moments before that, I announced, hey, I'm not gonna be here Saturday because I'm gonna get my chip inserted into me so they can slowly kill me and track me down. I was mocking them, because one of them is a fucking Trump supporter. And the Italian dude, he was like, oh yeah, man, I'm not getting vaccinated. Forget that. And I'm like, man, cool, whatever, man. Whatever you want to do, I really don't give a shit. Basically, is the answer, right? It's like, whatever you want to do, I really don't give a fuck anymore. Like, you do you, I'm going to do me, whatever. And then he talks, then moments later, not even like a minute later, this gets revealed about him talking to an older woman. And then just in my head, I just started like, hold on, wait, you're seeing an older woman, you're sexually seeing this older woman, and you're not vaccinated. And one of the key things about being vaccinated is so we could protect the senior citizens. So right now you're putting this older woman at risk. No matter if she's like banging or whatever, she's an older woman. You're putting her at risk.
Yeah. That's scary.
What the fuck, dude?
What a dick.
What the fuck's going on? I found that hilarious. You know how they say like life is just funny, or like how the comedian in Watchmen just says one big joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one big joke. It's one big hilarious joke. And you know what's really funny? Have you watched Peacemaker yet?
I haven't. I've been watching other stuff, but I've been hearing good things about it.
I only seen 2 episodes. There's 3. They debuted with 3 episodes. I only seen 2 episodes. Let me tell you, it's hilarious. Really, really, truly hilarious. And I saw a video that kind of like, once you watch the show and you go back to the Suicide Squad, you'll see him in a different light and notice things more. But yeah, this show definitely, you're gonna dig it. You're gonna plus you love the Suicide Squad and you like how James Gunn does his stuff. You're gonna dig this movie. Probably music wise too. I don't know. Maybe music wise as well. But it's definitely hilarious.
I should watch it tonight after we do this.
Go for it. I still gotta watch the 3rd episode, but I was really tired yesterday. I only got to get 2 out of the way because I was stuck at work until late. Motherfuckers, I'm really mad. I'm working Saturdays when I'm not supposed to, and it's a shit show over there on Saturdays.
Oh God.
For the most part, and I'm stuck there even later. But I got home and then I was like, all right, let's do this, and I watched Book of Boba. All right, let's do the Peacemakers, and yeah, it was already too late. I just got 2 out of the way, and I was like, I'm going to bed now. I'll just wait for the 3rd one later this week when the 4th one comes out, and I watch 2 back to back. Hey. Marathons, yo. That's what it's all about. But definitely, yeah, you should check it out. And anybody else here who's listening, check it out. Especially if you like if you haven't seen the Suicide Squad, watch Suicide Squad, and then watch Peacemaker Show. Only on HBO Max. HBO Max, support us.
Give us money.
Give us money. Put us on HBO Max. We have the HBO Max colors. Look.
We do.
Look. We're there, baby. We're there. HBO Max color and everything. We're almost, there you go. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Don't play with us. I'll fuck you up.
Sponsor us and give us money.
Sponsor all of us. So you wanted to dig in, because I've been looking at it too. This Cowboy Bebop petition is growing and growing and growing.
It's going up to 150,000. Right now they're at 133.
How much does it need to go to actually make a difference?
I think if they do the whole 150,000, I think they could get it renewed.
Do these ever actually work?
Yes.
Have any examples?
I've seen, I'm pretty sure that the Sense 8, I think they got a big enough petition that they were able to do the movie that wrapped everything up.
Mm-hmm. So do you think this will get another season or a movie to wrap it up?
I hope they get another season, because the way they left it off, there was so many things that were left unsaid and undone, and it was like The Empire Strikes Back. It was this huge cliffhanger, and they really should do at least 10 more episodes so that we can get more Ed.
All episodes just about Ed.
All Ed.
All Ed episodes. Just, do the spin-off. The Ed Show.
Yeah.
Radical
Cowboy
Ed.
Cowboy Ed.
Cowboy Ed. Yeah, everybody will fucking bash that shit too. Everybody just bashing everything. Nobody likes anything. And it's just funny how we're in 3 years into this shit. People are still complaining about masks. Still complaining about stuff. Still believing that Trump is the real president.
Oh my god.
Trump is still living in the past doing rallies. Did you see that he came out to the Undertaker's theme?
No, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my god.
He had a recent rally, I believe in Arizona, and he came out to the Undertaker theme.
Isn't that illegal?
I mean,
they've sued other presidential candidates for using music.
Yeah, but that fucking family over there in the WWE are actually supporters of his ass and shit. And Trump is even a Hall of Famer, a WWE Hall of Famer.
Oh my god.
And this was before, this whole shit. So back then it was just funny or whatever. And he was part of WrestleMania and whatnot. But now it's like, oh man, this guy really a Hall of Famer. What the fuck? But I guess, they'll be cool with it. I don't know. It'll be hilarious if they do sue his ass.
I hope so. That'd be hilarious.
Pretty sure he asked him, I got this idea. It's amazing. It's fabulous. Check. I come out, Undertaker music. Crowd goes wild. Lights are off. Smoke. I appear. I wear a hat. No, scratch it. No hat. Mess with my hair. My hair's fabulous. Fantastic. Best hair ever made. Best hairstylist in the world. Number 1.
Sounds just like him.
That's all you gotta do. You just gotta keep using these big words. Use your hands.
Use your hands a lot.
And then gotta make the
O's.
The Wanda face from
Martin.
No, that's Shanae. Shanae was like that, right? But wasn't Jamie Foxx's Wanda like that too?
I think so.
They both were ugly and shit like this. You just gotta do that and then close your eyes a little bit and then be like, it's fantastic, it's wonderful. And then you just gotta get cocky. Just get super cocky.
About everything.
about everything, stroking your own self. Like technically, if he was a wrestler, he would be really good in the promo. I'll beat you up, Stone Cold. I'm the greatest. You're nothing. I'll take you down like I took down Hillary Clinton. It was quick, simple. It's never been done before. It's miraculous. See, it's like that.
Just like that.
I'm gonna be honest. This is probably the first time I really put like a lot of effort into that, and I think I'm about to go on the road and be a Trump impersonator.
You just need a wig.
I just need a wig. I'm gonna have a beard. It's gonna be like that. Trump impersonator with the beard. It's all funny. It's all hilarious. It's just I don't know, man. We always come to the point where we just keep shaking your damn head. But then I don't think about it much. That's why I delve into video games and movies and TV shows and whatnot, and
Me
the
too.
cat videos and dog videos and
That's like all I do on Facebook is look at people's posts and then cat videos.
that's it.
I'm like, I don't want another cat because they stink and they claw up all your furniture, but I can at least watch them.
I could show you all the proof. There's a corner couch right here. All the edges fucked up.
Yep.
All of them fucked up. Like before, when I got here, I had a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Gripes, I guess is the word. Like, I need the table freaking cleared all the time. I need it to be clean all the time, and I need to try to get these cats not to scratch on the furniture. But after you live with cats for a while, you just let it be.
You just don't give a fuck.
You just don't. It's like nothing you could do. They're doing it. I mean, it's already fucked up. There's nothing we could do. It's just you let it be, and then you find zen in it, and you're like, oh, they're just doing that. And if anything, seriously, if anybody comes here to our home and then judges that, I'm like, fuck you. We have cats. What do you expect?
It's what they do.
It's what the fuck they do. We got cats. You see that? Oh, that's cute. They're done by cats. That's it. If we didn't want that to happen, we wouldn't have cats, and that's not gonna happen, buddy.
Exactly.
That's it. That's how you just evolve. And I think doing this also helped me with my sinuses.
Is it worse than having the bunny?
I probably had to go through I felt like I was dying, but maybe if I went over that mountain, I would have probably survived it. Because it was, the real test is when we're fostering little kittens again, because they're the ones that really affect me. So we'll see what happens then. But right now, I'm good.
Good.
I'm good. If you don't hear from me, I died from pet pollen. Dander. No, dander. They don't got pollen. What the fuck is wrong with me?
All the dander.
I'll be good. I did mention the little doggy got surgery, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. That little doggy.
Is it okay? Or
Oh, it's fucking running around like crazy.
are you going to keep it?
She's good. No, we're not going to keep her. She's not going to keep any dog.
You should. Dogs are great.
I know, but nah.
They don't claw up your furniture.
They don't. You know what they do? Take up the whole fucking bed.
They do. I have a big queen size bed, and I get this little sliver.
I'm pinned against the wall. I'm pinned against the damn wall from a dog that's this big. This big. Pinned against the damn wall. Taking up the whole fucking bed.
Ain't that a bitch?
It is. And then there's times when I try to move her and she's like, ah! I'm like, okay.
How does that go?
I feel the same way if I'm knocked the fuck out and you're trying to move me. I'm like, get the fuck off me. Don't bother me when I'm sleeping.
Motherfucker.
Get your ass. Freaking dicks. But it is what it is. Fucking Trump. Oh, man.
I really hope that the Republicans see how... I know a lot of them have, there was a lot of people that are still Republicans that are not Trump supporters. And I'm really hoping that he's not going to be the Republican nominee in 2024.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I'm still surprised there's so much. Still surprised there's so much backing for him. Still, so much attention to him. If there was no attention to him, he could just fade away. And it's not just him. It's also just people in general. Like, what? See, the more I think about it, the more I just get annoyed and pissed off. So I just try to like get out of my way. But it's I think about where our past generations is still dealing with stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure. I'm thinking about like back when there was the civil rights movement, we had to deal with a whole bunch of dumb fucking racists and shit and their ideals and whatnot. And I think every generation deals with something. It's just, at least back then, it was something like legit, racism, woman rights, blah, blah, blah. Here we're dealing with, vaccination and mask wearing mandates that lead to racism and everything else. And it's just the funniest fucking thing, though. Like, why are we complaining about wearing a mask? And why is it really messing with your freedom? And what if they were what if they were right in the end and we're just looking like idiots?
No, they're total idiots.
All these thoughts go through my head.
Anybody that can't wear a mask or won't wear a mask is just an idiot. You're protecting not only yourself but other people. And if you're too selfish to do that, then there's something seriously wrong with you.
And we're like the only country that's dealing with this, right?
No, other countries are like, oh, mask? Okay, cool, no problem.
Exactly. And then Asia, they're known to wearing masks. Even before this. Just as a courtesy.
Yeah. Well, they've got all kinds of shit over there. But there's always like some weird outbreak in like China.
Yeah, the one that we got.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was my inner Trump. Said the China flu, we're gonna stop it. It's gonna be gone quick. It's gonna be fantastic. Shout out to Cudwest. Yeah! Thank you for coming into the chat. He's gonna clip that and it's gonna go viral and I'm gonna get canceled. I'm gonna get so canceled, it's gonna be ridiculous.
Did you see all of the boycott Warner Brothers stuff?
What we boycotting?
Twitter? They're boycotting Warner Brothers fucking up the DC universe. And like what they did to Ray Fisher and Ben Affleck and how awful it was to work with Warner Brothers trying to do DC stuff, and now Zack Snyder doesn't want to work with them.
You know what? I didn't hear about this. I know they were mad at Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon made the experience very bad for like Ben Affleck and them. And this whole thing too with Zack Snyder. So I understand.
I've been saying it for years. All of the problems that people complain about in the DC movie universe is because of Warner Brothers. It's not DC, it's not Zack Snyder, it's not Ben Affleck, it's not any of those people. Those people work their ass off to create content, and Warner Brothers comes in and wants to change everything. Like if you watch the Superman Lives documentary, all the problems they had with making that movie and why it never became an actual movie was because of Warner Brothers.
You see, I had a fucking thought and I lost it. Oh, so should we blame? We should blame whoever's in charge of it. There should be a new leadership, someone who sees ahead, and then you have hope because you see things that move. It kind of moves stuff ahead, and you hope, like the Snyder Cut, that thing when it happened, it gave us hope that okay, they're gonna do right and they're gonna keep going. But then you're seeing all these son of a bitch. That's my bad. you're seeing all these changes though, and you got a new Batman that I'm very excited about, and you're seeing about this Batgirl, but you're also seeing that this Flash movie that we've been wanting for the longest, but now this Flash movie is coming out after No Way Home, so it's like Marvel beat them to the punch already, with this
Yeah, but
multiverse thing.
the idea for the Flash movie was around for years.
Yeah, for years they just took forever. They took forever to get it out there. And I have beef with Matt Damon because apparently it's Matt Damon who finally made Ben Affleck agree to just give up on DC after the Flash movie.
See,
They
that
told him, it's
sucks.
like, if you don't have fun, then why are you doing it? And Ben Affleck's like, you're right, a little bitch.
That's your Ben Affleck impression.
That's my Ben Affleck impression. You're right. It's horrible. I get why he would be frustrated, like I had a bad experience, whatever. But you're Batman. I wouldn't want to stop being Batman.
Oh God, no! And he's so good at it. He's my favorite
Yeah.
Batman that we've had so far, besides Michael Keaton.
Like you don't even like. He didn't even get his. I can understand if he maybe do like after his own Batman movie, which now is just like, how the fuck can you do that when you got this Batman coming out? You're gonna confuse people with different Batman stuff because the setup wouldn't be the same. Well,
He
I don't
fucked
know
it
what.
up by backing out. I mean, because he was supposed to write, star, and direct in a Batman movie, and I was so excited for that because I love his movies,
He knows how to make
and
movies.
especially The Town. The Town is one of my favorite movies that he's made.
Yeah.
And so, if you look at the way he does cinematography and stuff like that, if you think of like The Town but with Batman, that would have been phenomenal.
Batman, the Town. See here, Cut West, a R-rated live-action Batman movie that was supposed to be the Batman.
Yeah.
That's what they were promoting. They're gonna try to make a R-rated, but then they caved in and ended up making a PG-13 movie.
Yeah.
I think they cut it down to PG-13. So that means an R-rated the Batman movie exists. Now, this is this is either or what's gonna happen. We're gonna get the PG-13 movie in theaters, and then hopefully we'll get the R-rated movie afterwards.
I'm
That's the only
hoping
thing
that we
I'm
get
hoping.
like an unrated director's cut.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Hmm.
Because if this exists, then it's always more lenient when it comes down the line to home video release.
Yeah.
Here you get this, or you could get the unrated freaking movie. That's what I hope.
Also, in the latest trailer of the Batman, and not to ruin it for anybody, but it looks like the Joker might be in it.
There has been they kind of confirmed it, which these people need to leave stuff to like surprise.
Yeah, we're not getting any surprise. Like, they ruined it in the preview by you hear the laugh, and they cut off the dude's face, and I was like, that has to be the Joker. And
Yeah.
if so, they just ruined the surprise. It would have been amazing.
I heard this and I know who is playing them, and yeah, I think they're just doing this because it's a marketing kind of stuff. It's like we need to get people to go see this, and
I'm
this
gonna
is the
see it
reason why.
regardless.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't.
Like who's not gonna see the Batman? And they're doing a lot to the Flash as well. It's like, hey, guess who's gonna be in this movie? They're just giving it all away. That at this point, like, I hope you have something actually surprising because, come on, we need it. And the thing is that with No Way Home, we kind of knew, but we weren't for sure. So
No,
when
and
it,
because I saw conflicting stuff on Twitter where they're like, "Oh no, this isn't gonna happen, but you'll still enjoy the movie," and I was like, "Okay, that I can live with that." And then it happened anyway, and I was like, "Hi, y'all suck."
exactly, it was still surprising. So I'm still hopeful that there'll be something surprising. But you gotta leave something to the imagination and
Hmm.
chance. I mean, things work out. Like in the Ghostbuster movie, I would have liked not to known appearances of people, but even knowing it and frustrated that I was told about it, when I finally saw it, I still had a lot of emotions and whatnot.
Me too.
So, as long as it freaking works out, we're good. But it's something about surprise. It's like go back to 1999 and you saw a trailer for The Matrix and you had no fucking idea what it was about.
Nothing.
You go to the movie and you're just like blank, nothing, and you're just thrown into this whole world. That feeling and that amazement and whatever stuff like that, that's how every movie should be.
Exactly.
That's
They give away way too much shit in trailers anymore. Like, remember when they did the American remake for Wreck with Jennifer Carpenter from Dexter?
Oh,
what is?
record. Yeah. I remember. It was
They
based
gave
on the Spanish one, right? Same name,
Yeah.
something like that.
The American version has a different name.
I forgot. Journalist of the Dead. I'm gonna work on that one. He's a
Quarantine. That's what it's called.
Exactly what we've been through.
They gave away the ending in the preview. It made me so fucking mad. Because when I finally saw the movie, I was like, well, I knew that was going to happen. It would have been cooler if we didn't know that was going to happen. Just like one of the biggest movies that I had like a huge surprise for besides No Way Home was the first time that I saw Seven. Because the previews didn't allude to anything. They were like, there's some fucked up shit, here's some cops, go see the movie. And you saw the movie and then you were like, what the fuck is this? And then they had the ending with the whole box thing and you're like, oh my god.
No, I think you should be the president of movie trailers and be behind how they present all the movie trailers, because right now you sold me on that. I don't even know what the movie was, but if the movie trailer is like, it's some fucked up shit, there's some cops, go see it, I'm like, all right.
You would go see it anyway. Just like
it.
Batman. I was like, hey, new Batman with Catwoman, maybe. Go see it.
That's it.
Okay.
Literally all you had to do, you could have just shown that ending of that trailer where it's like upside down and he's walking, the Batman shows up.
Yes.
And that's it. The teaser itself, when he's just like, I'm vengeance. I was like, yeah, they'd won.
The teaser where he beats the shit out of that henchman, that was sold. I was like, I've never seen a movie with this guy in it, but I'm gonna go see this.
Exactly. Look. Scooby Snacks, my boy Scooby, he wants to see this movie too that you just promoted. We're kind of pissed off. Who's in this movie? Who playing the cops? That's all you got to tell me. These two cops played by fucking Jack Black and Greg Kinnear. I don't know. I just threw two guys' names in there. Go through some fucked up shit.
Now I would go see that movie because that's Jack Black.
Imagine Jack Black in something serious.
If my first book becomes something where it can be made into a movie, it's just gonna be like, there's a guy, fucked up shit happens, go see it.
No, you gotta say, there's a guy, fucked up shit happened, it's 4 a.m, go see it. What?
Perfect. People are gonna go see it. And they're gonna be online. Like, why are we here? What happened? How did we all get roped into this? I don't know, but I'm gonna watch this movie.
Like, what's this movie about? I'll tell you what it's about. It's fucked up shit. There's one guy, and it's 4 a.m. Oh shit, let's go! Yeah! Ready.
I mean, what was the last movie besides No Way Home that had a huge secret in it like that?
Huge surprise, man. What was the last movie that when I saw it I was just really surprised? Like I knew, or just like completely didn't know anything of a movie?
Like the ending of Saw surprised.
The ending of Saw was surprising.
That movie, I yelled in the theater. Like, For anybody that hasn't seen Saw, I'm sorry, but I'm about to ruin it for you. When the guy gets up off the floor at the end of the movie, I went, "What the fuck?" Like as loud as I could, and like the people started laughing and shit. But it was like that. Like I want movies to be like that. I want surprises.
I mean, there's been. I'm just trying to think of something like just really. I really didn't expect anything like plot wise, like at all. I don't know what the movie is. I think those experiences I have at home. You know, because now you can find a lot of gems through all these streaming apps. Like we seen movies like Cube or The Platform.
Hmm. I got a
And
good one. One that I watched recently, maybe a month ago. It's called Alive, and not to be confused with the one about the soccer team in the Andes. That's a good movie too. But this one's about this couple that wake up and they have stitches and shit all over their body, and they're in this like dilapidated hospital.
I heard about this one, and
I'm
this is
I'm not gonna
this.
say any more because the twist in that movie was fucking amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah.
can watch it on the Showtime app. I don't know if you can watch it anywhere else. I watched it on the Showtime app because I had a subscription to watch Dexter, but it's totally fucking awesome.
No, yeah, I know of this movie, and it's on my list to watch. Yeah, I totally know of this one. Um,
It's like the whole build up of the movie. You think it's gonna be like some jigsaw shit, and then yeah, it's amazing.
I those are the kind of movies I love. I love movies with a great twist at the end, and we love watching stuff like that. I remember when I was a kid, the game starring Michael Douglas and Sean Penn.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid and I saw that movie, and the twist, just like I was a kid, I was like, that was fucking amazing. Like that was so dope, you know. And I remember that movie being it stuck in my head the whole time, like how good it was. Those are one of those like it stays with you. And I mean, this is nothing. This is nothing about like a twisty movie, but it's one of those movies like this is one of those movies where, you know, this is how the trailer should have been. Some fucked up shit. There's about 80 people. They're all gonna die. Cause you told me about the Belko experiment, and I was like, all right, I gotta go see. I'm gonna
That.
finally watch this movie.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I finally watched the movie,
Isn't
and
it amazing?
it was, it was dope. But there was a lot of stupid shit. Like, but I get it, you know, because people in that situation would end up doing some stupid ass shit, you
Yeah.
know. But it was a lot of fucking like what the fuck. But I was very satisfied with the ending because there was just that like gratification. Is that the word I'm looking
Mhm.
for?
Yes.
Satisfying like oomph, you know. But yeah, it was real good, and I gotta beat myself up for taking years to watch a movie that I owned this whole time.
Did you watch the one you owned, or did you watch it on our video library?
No, no, off of that because I didn't have the movie here yet.
Oh.
I didn't have the movie. Plus, it's easier that way. I was just like, yeah, whatever, just go there, bam, digitally, bam, play it, you know. But yeah, I do have the Blu-ray, so there's another one that I need to watch called Mayhem. It's been on my list to watch, and yeah, it has something kind of because I like movies like that where it's just like it's it's kind of twisted and I mean I don't want to say it's twist. It's just twist and it's twisted and it's dark and edgy but comical and stuff like that. That movie also reminded me of Cabin in the Woods. That was a really good one
Mhm.
too.
That was a good movie.
I really love how
Is
that turned
another
out.
good one that I've seen recently is I totally just blacked out.
Ooh, what's that
Oh,
movie?
Midsummer.
Yes, everybody was
That
talking about that movie when it came
the
out.
and it was like the preview for that movie was like they're in Europe, there's some kids, fucked up shit happens. Go watch this movie. Because I got into the movie and that's all I knew about the movie is that it was fucked up.
You
So
know
the
what?
whole movie you're like, okay, when's the fucked up shit happen?
I want these movie trailers to be done by a French guy.
Yes.
You know, it's a movie. This is fucked up shit. 'Cause, you know, it's a movie. 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 It's and it stars little kids. Go see it.
I'm
What's
there. I'm in the first row.
what's Spider-Man No Way Home? Is a movie about the kid and he meets older foes and he goes through some fucked up shit. The end. Go see it.
C'est la vie.
A Saw is two guys in a bathroom, dead body in middle. Go see it.
I'm there.
This guy literally gotta go and pitch your book.
Yes.
Listen, is one guy fucked up shit 4 a.m. Read it.
That's the whole summary on the back of the book. And it's written in a French accent.
Yes. You press a button and reads it out to you.
Yes,
It's
like
the
this
only
card.
book that does that, reads the summary to you.
Those birthday cards that open up and they play music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have a French guy in mine.
I look Cut was over here say I still haven't seen the movie No Way Home yet, so I haven't. Don't worry, we still not freaking. We still not spoiling it.
I'll just say fucked up shit happens. Go see it.
Yes, it's the boy. He's a Spider-Man, and fucked up shit happens. That's it.
You could do 7.
7 is the two cops chasing killer. Fucked up shit happens. But isn't there a box? Maybe there's a box. You need to see.
That's it. They need to hire that guy on every movie studio.
Every movie, dog. Every movie. What movie did you watch yesterday? Oh, it was about a robot who came from the future to kill a mother. It was fucked up. Oh, okay. Terminator? I don't know. I don't pay attention to titles.
I don't read American.
I catch the movie like 30 minutes in, always. So I can be extremely confused and really surprised at the twist at the end.
You know what was really good? Only for one reason. The first time I saw The Sixth Sense, we were late to the movie because we were getting snacks or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so I missed the whole beginning of him in the car wreck. So I didn't know any of that shit happened. And then when you find out he's dead at the end, spoiler alert.
I mean,
It was
like
it,
decades
I
old by now.
totally screamed, "What the fuck!"
And those are good, man, because those are movies that you go right back and
Mm-hmm.
then you start noticing stuff like, oh yeah, he does just appear out of there anywhere, and he does not interact with certain people, or certain people don't interact with him. I haven't seen. Look, I know people are saying like, "Oh, M. Night fell off" and whatever, but I still like enjoy the movies he's making. So I want to see this old one. See how that one turned out. Because I don't know what's going on. You see? Stuff like that. I like movies where I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. Like Memento. The first time I saw Memento was a total what the fuck.
Yes. Even I don't remember what was everything, but I do remember that the movie was crazy.
See, I would love to take that movie and edit it in chronological order.
I'm pretty sure someone had to have had that idea and did it.
I'm sure there is.
Someone
I
had
bet you
to.
can find a torrent for it or something.
Someone always like. That's a lot of time and effort to like put a movie and recut it and put it together.
I did it with Pulp Fiction.
Ah.
Makes more sense.
Do you still got that copy out there?
It's on my computer. I just need to upload it. Last time I tried to render it, I ran out of hard drive space, so I had to.
Yeah.
It's a long movie.
That shit's long as hell.
Yep.
I've seen people like, oh, I'm gonna put all the Back to the Futures together, or I'm gonna put all these events. I think someone said they're gonna put all the Marvel movies together or something.
Oh my god, it'd be fucking long as hell.
It was someone that I was like I saw on TikTok and I was following, but I didn't keep up with the updates.
What I'd love to do is cut Kill Bill 1 and 2, put them together in chronological order, and edit it like it's a series on Netflix. So you only get like dope. 20 minutes, 25 minutes at a time.
I still want the edit of Kill Bill where the fight isn't in black and white. And
yes.
It's just as is, you know. And apparently it exists, but like overseas only or some shit.
Yeah. I think it was in like Japan only or something.
That's not fair.
It's not fair.
What the fuck?
I still love that movie though.
We have streaming applications where you have more freedom to show every other version you want. That's why Zack Snyder's cut only existed, because there was a streaming app for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think anybody really would have gone to theaters to see a 4-hour long movie.
Oh, I would have.
Oh yeah, me too. But you know, the majority would not have.
Like, how long was the fucking Return of the King for?
Oh, they're long, and I just recently acquired. I recently acquired all that extended cuts only. One day I plan on not like back to back. No, never that. But one day I plan to start and watch one a day. You know what I'm saying?
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Those are long. I've seen one of the extended cuts, I think, for the first Lord of the Rings, and it was so fucking long I fell asleep.
Yeah, same thing happened to me. You gotta, but you know, after a long period of time, and I haven't seen these again, so it's kind of like interesting. Like I'm rewatching the Harry Potters. I want to rewatch the Pirates of the Caribbean. I want to rewatch the Lord of the Rings. Eventually, I want to rewatch the Star Wars again.
I've done the original trilogy of Star Wars all together in one night.
That's dope.
Yeah, my butt hurt after.
Remember that shit you sent me where you get to watch The Matrix and pay for it? What happened? Did they never hit me up.
For what?
You sent me a link. It was like get paid to watch The Matrix.
Yeah, they were gonna pay you to watch all 4 movies, and I think the Animatrix too.
I was like, let's go, and I didn't get no.
But you had to like send them like an essay of why they should choose you and why you're such a big Matrix fan.
Oh, I didn't send no essay.
As soon as I saw that part, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, I didn't send no essay. I don't have time
for that.
Like, what am I, a term paper? Nah. Yeah. That's why they never responded back to me, because I didn't want to do that. What was I, like applying to a school or something? Get out of here.
Exactly.
Fuck that, man. They wanted an essay. I could have showed them a picture of me back then when I was in that video where I had all that Matrix shit on and all the Matrix stuff around me. It's like, bam, there. Or I could have just told them, like, look, I really, really love the Matrix Resurrection. Understand what the hell they were trying to say and do. And that's it.
That's it. That's the whole essay.
This is our guy. We gotta get him. He is the one.
Why I love the Matrix? Because.
Because I'm dope and I love dope shit. And then you ask the guy, the French guy, to explain the Matrix. Listen, I don't even fucking know. There's a Frenchman and he made someone come with cake. The end.
That's the best cake ever.
I love this French guy explaining movies. That should be a segment.
We need to do a YouTube channel of just that.
Of just a French guy. And it's like, it's me doing the worst French impersonation ever. I'm sure I'm going to get canceled for it.
You need to get a beret, though.
Yeah, and the beatnik, black turtleneck.
Turtleneck, yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, let's make it happen.
And just that in a room is like,
you could...
TV shows. It's a hospital, and it stars a person named Gray.
It's almost the same as ER.
Yes. Jesus Christ. When I was a bum, I watched ER like crazy.
I only watched like the first season when it had George Clooney. When George Clooney left, I was done.
I think I watched. I don't know because I caught it when it was in syndication. So you remember, I used to stay up until like almost the crack of dawn. I was like sleep all day, and then by the time I wake up, it was like 3 p.m. and they'll give like ER, and I caught it like from the first episode, and then every day I'll just keep watching it. You gotta remember, this is back before the streaming shit. You know, all we really had was like YouTube. There was Hulu, but Hulu, all you watched was whatever aired the day before. You know, that's all Hulu was about back then.
That's what I miss about like Netflix and YouTube, or Netflix and Hulu. Netflix had all the old shit, and Hulu had all the new shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's all fucked up.
It's all over the place. It's all over the place. But you heard that Netflix is bumping up the prices, but people are complaining. They're saying that Netflix doesn't have. Look, I believe Netflix has great stuff there to watch. Plenty of shit. You just gotta look. But there's people who saying like they don't really have much to offer. I think they do. What do you feel? They don't.
I feel no. They have a lot of original programming that I don't want to watch. 9 times out of 10, something that I look for is not on Netflix. It's rare that it is, or they'll have something on there that I do want to watch, and by the time I get around to watching it, it's gone.
Original or just like something that you already know of?
Something I already know of, not original programming.
So you mean you don't want to watch Super Crooks or The Lost of Space? Or
I might watch Lost in Space.
Lost in Space is good. I gotta watch the new series. I mean, we did have all the Marvel shows. Those were really good.
Yes, Daredevil and Punisher are my favorites.
Cobra Kai is really kicking it, and they got a lot of original movies. I like it right here that says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, the original movie. You damn right. Lock and Key is good if you like the graphic novel, especially. I need to catch up on that. Squid Game. I'm going down the list. I'm defending this shit. Well, I'm defending because like like sometimes they have stuff that I didn't even know about, and it's there, and I'm like, oh shit, this is actually pretty damn freaking good. Love that robots. I still haven't watched The Harder They Fall.
I'm just still mad that they canceled Cowboy Bebop. So
it's true. Army of Thieves and Army of the Dead. Those are good.
Mm-hmm.
Those are Netflix exclusives. There's Cowboy Bebop right there. Make sure you guys. Arcane is good. Inside Job is a hilarious animated show. I definitely recommend it.
What was that? Raising something about the kid with superpowers? That was good.
Yeah, that's on there too, and that's coming back. The Witcher is good. I thought that was live action, but that's CGI right there. Kingsglaive. Apparently Shadow and Bone is good. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet.
The show with the kid with the superpowers had an amazing twist in it. I totally didn't see coming.
I gotta see it then. I gotta definitely see it. This is where I keep up with Shameless.
The American or the UK version?
The American. Then they got Stranger Things, Umbrella Academy.
That's true. I love Stranger Things.
Yeah, Money Heist, which I still haven't jumped on. Get your Tiger King fix.
I love Tiger King.
Tiger King was good. Altered Carbon was a really good show, and I'm sad that they didn't continue it. It's kind of hard to beat it after the first season, though. That first season was amazing. There's other shit here I still haven't seen. Wu Assassin is something I was interested in. They've got a Resident Evil show coming. I don't know if that's gonna be. The Dragon
I hope
Prince
it's like the game.
Voltron. The Netflix's Voltron was really good.
I love some Voltron.
I don't know if you ever watched. Have you ever watched that one? No.
Not the new one. I've seen the original one from back in the day.
Oh man, like this new one really was. It really was good during that time period, man. It's done, so you could just like binge the whole shit.
Okay.
Sweet Tooth, I haven't finished the first season. That's really good based on the comic book. They got stuff. It's just like I understand because that's how these things get their their money because they want you to go there because they have it only. You know, they have the
Mm-hmm.
exclusive shit. It's like everything. Like every other channel has something exclusive, or every system has something exclusive. So Netflix has exclusive shows, and they want you to freaking go to it. And Disney has exclusive shows they want you to go to, and HBO Max got exclusive shows and movies they want you to go to it. So that's their thing. So it all depends on that. I think some people look more for like IPs that they know other than IPs that they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I said, 9 times out of 10, if it's something that I'm looking for, that is something that I've probably seen before or something that I wanted to see, is not on Netflix. But if it's something that I've never heard of or some kind of original programming, then yes, Netflix has a lot of that.
Yeah. Yeah, they totally do. So that's like you want to like dabble in a new pool, or you want to keep going in the pool with new stuff in it. You know, yeah,
Exactly.
I'm not dissing anything. I'm not dissing either or. I love both pools. It's crazy metaphor I'm using, but I love both these pools. You know, I just it kind of like hurt me a little bit because I like Netflix, and people are like, oh, there's nothing on there. Fuck that. And I'm like, well, there's stuff I like on there a lot. you're you're treading on me. I understand back in the day, because back in the day Netflix was really just. But back in the day, I remember my friend was like, "Oh, I don't like it because they got nothing new. It's all old stuff." And I
See,
was like,
that's what I want. I want to watch all the old shit.
"Yeah," and that's where I was like, "But that's dope though because I could watch these movies again." He's like, "No, I
Yeah.
want something new." And now there's like new stuff, and people are like, oh, "I don't like all this new stuff. I just want old stuff." I was like, "What the fuck do you guys want?" Scooby here. What do you love? You love that they have the whole season. You don't like watching. I I actually kind of enjoy this weekly watching stuff, only because it gives me a break, so I don't have to just like keep like. Okay, no, look, okay, I love binging, but I also do enjoy and appreciate the weekly stuff, because
Hmm.
after doing it for like these, like the Mandalorian and the Marvel shows and whatever, it was fun, you know. It kind of took me back to the old days when it's like, yo, did you see that episode? And then you will talk about it and like, oh, that episode was great, and I wonder what's gonna be in the next episode. And you're kind of like in line with everybody.
Exactly.
When a show comes out and you binge it, it's like, oh, you gotta watch all that shit before you even talk to anybody, you know?
Another thing that I notice is if I binge watch something like start to finish, I don't remember it.
Right?
So
It all goes
you could
like that.
like quiz me on Daredevil or Punisher or Stranger Things. I'd be like, I don't know, some kids fucked up shit happened. But if I watch a weekly show like The Mandalorian or Book of Boba Fett, I retain it better and I remember, and
Yeah,
then I'm excited for the next week.
because during that week you can also watch it more than once. I've done that for
Yeah.
Mandalorian. I watch Mandalorian like at least twice a week, you know. And then you also have this time frame of like you can watch it. Look, it dropped this day, but you can watch it from this to the next week,
Hmm.
any time of the day, anywhere. Just watch it then, and I'm down for that. I can't keep up with the CW shows anymore, and that's
I
mostly
can't either.
because even after episode aired, it's only on the freaking app for a number of days, and then they just take it off the list. So I missed out on the beginning of Legends of Tomorrow this season. I have
Hmm.
to just wait until it's like on Netflix. The Flash, they still got the first episodes of this season up because it's the big apocalypse theme. But here's something else. I don't want to watch advertisements anymore.
I don't either.
So I'm just gonna wait, man. It's the last season of that shit too. I'll just wait, and it's just harder. It's just harder now. You know, I used to keep up with that shit, but it's too much. And I heard they were making more stuff, and I'm like, you guys just gotta stop. They're selling CW2 to someone else. I heard they wanted to make a show with Diggle and a team, and I'm like,
Yep.
you're just basically regurgitating everything. It's the same fucking formula over and over again.
It is, and that's why I stopped watching. Like, they all get a team, and there's always a tech guy or girl, and then there's one main person that goes out and stops crimes
Mm-hmm.
that are loosely booked based on comics.
Mm-hmm. But that's why I felt like Legends of Tomorrow really stood out or stands out from all the other ones because this is literally about. It's supposed to be about unconventional team put together dealing with all this stuff, and you don't have your typical, like you said, a tech person or whatever person. You have everybody who plays a part, but they keep changing the roster as well. And plus, the series is more comic booky than any of the other series because this series doesn't take itself so seriously. It's wacky and fun, but also within a good like little storyline. So it just has fun, and I love that it just has fun. And after dealing with stuff like Arrow was cool those first couple seasons, but then it just got like, all right, we get it. You're really grim, you're really gritty, and you're dealing with this and everybody this and this and that. And after the seasons covered his whole island adventures, it was just like,
I agree.
I don't know.
I stopped watching after like seasons 5 or 6, I think.
But Superman and Lois is still good. I haven't finished the first season. The season 2 already started, so I need to get on that. I hope they don't kill that either.
Probably.
I was just thinking about how like Supergirl followed the same formula. But yeah, weekly stuff on streaming formats, good shit. I understand because Arcane was a weekly Netflix show, but I just waited until it was done and then watched it all. You know what I'm saying? But that's something that's like small compared to something huge like, oh, this Marvel show or this DC show or this Star Wars show. That's something like, oh shit, I gotta watch that now because if not, it's gonna be ruined for me. And I need to keep up because people will ruin the shit out of those. It's like going to the movies. You don't want anything ruined, and that's why Cut West doesn't want us to ruin No Way Home, which we're not. But I'll tell you, it's about the kid, and he's a spider, and there's an octopus. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Oh man, thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Rachel, for joining me once again this week.
Well, it's my show too, so
Exactly. So
we'll always be together.
I thought we were almost not gonna do this because she came late as hell.
I did. I had
You
practice.
came late as girl. I was here like I'm about to call her. I'm about to cut this off. I'm tired as hell, but we did it because we love you.
We made it.
And if we didn't do this, Scooby wouldn't be here. And Scooby, you home? This motherfucker works until 12:30, man.
Jesus.
I don't know how I do it. I'll be pissed off. I had to fucking work so late. Last time I worked until like 1 a.m. I was like, nope. That was at the fucking like a grocery store. Granted, I had those moments in fucking this job too, but it's not like a lot like it used to be.
So is Scooby Snacks our Scooby, or is that a different Scooby?
No, that's our Scooby. That's my Scooby. That's my boy.
Well, I'm glad he's here.
That's my boy right there. He came in here and talked about like fuck weekly shows, and I'm like, but this, and then he's like, yeah, that's cool.
Sound just like him.
Oh shit, guys! If you want to listen to us anywhere, you're free to listen to us everywhere. You can find out more information at themachineroompodcast.com. If you want to watch this live show once again, you can go to our YouTube at Real Machine Room. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Same, Real Machine Room. And yeah, 2022, let's keep it going. Remember, you could tweet at us at Real Machine Room if you want us to discuss about anything. We'll be happy to talk anything with you guys. All right?
Yep, absolutely.
And if you want the French trailer man to describe any movies, please feel free to contact us and we'll make sure we'll get him on board. He is on the payroll now.
He's got to have some bougie ass name like Pierre.
But it's so common, so we got to come up with something a little bit better.
Exactly.
Something a little bit better, but we will. Thank you guys for being here. You're the best. Good night, Cut Wiz. Good night, Scooby Snacks. Good night, Eggs and Eggs. And good night to all of you who are listening to us right now, especially those on the toilet, you can get it out. Come on, just push a little bit more. It's gonna get right out. There you go.
Push.
Yes, it's a podcast that you listen to when you're pooping. That's it. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.